Common's ex-girlfriends teaming up against him to expose him. Girl, this situation is getting messier and messier as the days go by. In case y'all missed the tea, Common done overplayed his hand with Jennifer Hudson, and he's finding out the hard way that she is not the one you want to play with, because she is not about that kind of BS. And to make the story wilder, Jennifer just teamed up with Common's ex, Tiffany Haddish, to expose him for love bombing them and manipulating them into falling in love with him, only to end up switching up on them and treating them badly. These two women didn't come to play with Common, so let's break down these crazy allegations. It's not all that surprising that Common's exes are ganging up on him, considering that he has a very long list of exes, none of which he seems to be on good terms with. Child, they don't even like him that much, and I think that's a very big red flag. Well, Jennifer and Tiffany are not only coming out to accuse him of being a bad boyfriend, and before y'all come out and say that we all knew about that, well, y'all might want to take a seat, because the tea that Tiffany and Jennifer are spilling is kind of wild. See, not only are they accusing Common as a bad boyfriend, but they are also claiming that he is known for love bombing his girlfriends in the early stages of their relationship, and then when they fall in love with him, he switches up and becomes a completely different person while gaslighting his partner. According to Tiffany Haddish, Common started to love bomb her almost immediately after they got together, but she didn't think much about it because she just assumed that he was apologizing for how he treated her in the past. For those who don't know, when Tiffany and Common first started talking, things quickly got heated between them, and everyone was sure that they would end up dating. But at the last moment, Common pulled away from her and decided to go back to his ex, Angela Rye. He had led Tiffany on and then pulled away from her and acted like it was no big deal. Eventually, things between him and Angela came crashing down after a couple of weeks, and he was back on Tiffany's doorstep asking for her forgiveness and saying that he wanted to get back with her. Tiffany didn't waste time and she took him back. He started love bombing her after that, but she didn't think much about it because she just assumed that he felt bad about hurting her at the start, and he was just trying to make up for his actions. She thought that he was sorry for the way he hurt her, and she kind of got used to the gifts, attention, and all the other stuff that he was doing for her unprovoked. But then he suddenly switched up on her, and even when she started asking him to do stuff for her, he wouldn't do them. For example, she was so excited about her 41st birthday and couldn't stop talking about it. In an interview, she revealed that she wanted Common to do something special for her birthday. She said, "I'm just hoping me and my man go on a hot air balloon, have us a nice little meal. That's what I would like to do. On my 39th birthday, I got drunk with my grandma, never done that before. And on my 40th birthday, I had a bat mitzvah, and that was super fun. This birthday, 41, I want to go up in a hot air balloon." But Common was not on the same page, and all he did was get her some flowers, just so she wouldn't be able to say that he didn't do anything for her. But let's be real, flowers are like the absolute barest minimum you could do for your partner on her birthday. He ended up dumping her, and Tiffany exposed his love bombing in an interview where she accused him of jumping from woman to woman, saying he might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like, like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy and happiness. She also accused him of not only bombing, but also going out of his way to make women feel safe and secure in their relationship, only to pull out and leave them hanging. She said, "It was the healthiest, the funnest relationship I've ever had. It's where I felt safest out of all the relationships. The breakup wasn't mutual. It was more of him saying, I think this relationship has run its course." And I was like, okay, like you're going to be a 50-year-old single man? Okay. But Common wasn't moved by her words, and like he said, the relationship had run its course and it was time for him to move on, which was what he did. He soon met Jennifer Hudson, and just like with Tiffany and all the women before, he immediately started love bombing her. According to reports, they met on the set of the movie Breathe, and he allegedly started showing up to the set with gifts for her, taking her on dinner dates almost every single night and stuff like that. He didn't stop when they finished filming, and he instead turned it up a notch by flying all the way to London to attend the premiere of her movie. And according to one of the attendees, there has been speculation for months regarding whether or not they are together, but the fact they've traveled all the way to London together just shows they're very much an item. They arrived at the show individually to avoid any commotion, but away from prying eyes, they were very much in each other's company. As it turns out, they were, in fact, not official at the time, and it was yet another one of Common's love bombing tactics. They eventually got together for real, but unlike Tiffany, Jennifer had her suspicions about how he was love bombing her, and he eventually overplayed his hand by hinting that he wanted to get married. According to an insider, Jennifer has recently been talking to him about his Playboy past and how she's uncomfortable with it. But instead of addressing the situation, he instead decided to ask her to marry him. However, Jennifer saw through this and realized that it was yet another tactic from him, and realized that he was trying to trap her before she realized what was really going on. The insider said after her engagement went south, Jennifer was adamant that she would never marry, that it just isn't in the cards for her. But then Common came into her life and swept her off her feet. Common tells Jen despite his past with so many famous women, Hudson, he's in a relationship for keeps. But Jen felt that way when she was engaged for 9 years, and she doesn't want to end up with a broken marriage and back to square one. Fans said, nah, I don't care what y'all say, Common using Jennifer Hudson. Common the rapper got played and rejected by Jennifer Hudson. The player got played. And Jennifer Hudson needs to dump Common. Yes, I said it. Jennifer, run. I'm just saying. Yeah, Common is never beating the Playboy allegations, but I want to know how you feel about this situation. Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.